Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome to my secondary channel, the number one grinder, real talk. This is yours truly, the number one grinder, real talk. Welcome to my channel, yours truly, the number one grinder, Khan Shani. What's going on, brother? Thank you for coming. Um, we're gonna talk about the fights, especially the main fight. Impressive win of brother. Earl Spence. This is the underrated boxing talk number 74. Yes, the underrated boxing talk number 74. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Be back. Welcome to my channel, the underrated darkness, yours truly, the underrated one, the number one grinder, the best kept secret in YouTube. Yeah, 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 yeah. Tell Brother Tar Atkins if he wants to get on the panel, let me know. All right, I send a link to your Instagram. Let me read this first. Just remember us as the righteous ones. We are still winners. That's the real. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. Very much important. There's quite a few fights that is happening last night. Um, we need to talk about it. We need to talk about it. Yeah. Impressive win by so yeah. It's not gonna be no MMA today. tonight it's gonna we be back on next week. We be back on next week. Be back on next week. All right. So I might drop you another. Okay. Yeah. My big bossy. Yeah. My big bossy. Yeah. Got the flow, yo. NYC in the house, yo. Yeah. All right, what's going on, brother?
What we talking about today, bro?
Man, we can talk about any fight, man. I don't get. Man, we can say. Oh, I just know. I want people to see my face.
There
Oh,
you
I
go.
just know this way. TC, your move.
TC put it out there too last night on his tweet,
There
man.
you go. Your move.
TC was like, "Congratulations, Spence. Now the real fight begins.
There you go.
No more talk. Let's get it."
There you go. Spence.
No, actually, TC said, "I see you at the end of the year." So I'm thinking that TC about to fight somebody else.
You know
before
what?
he fights Spence.
Let's talk about it.
He needs to though.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I think that as you know, boxing is an unpredictable gladiator sport. You never know what happened. I would say this. I wouldn't want Crawford to fight. I want you to say, "Oh yeah, G for Spence."
Nah, he got to be active, man. He ain't fight since Porter.
That is true. But I said for me, I don't want no more excuses. I don't want to hear no more excuses. That's why I'm saying like that. I agree with you. But I don't want to hear no more excuses.
So I was telling everybody, Spence is back, baby. He put that pressure on. Ugas didn't know what the hell to do. Ugas didn't know what to do, my guy. You feel me? Since round 1 to round 10, he didn't know.
Yeah, he didn't know.
He was confused. He was confused. But Ugas did catch him with some lucky, he wasn't, Spence wasn't defending himself. Yeah. He dropped his mouthpiece.
Right.
And Ugas called him to drop the mouthpiece a little bit, hit him with a little tiny uppercut, spit his mouthpiece out. Ugas saw that joint fall, and Spence said that he thought the ref said stop. Yeah. So he went to turn around and go look for it. Ugas hit him with a two-piece. Two. Yeah, I thought it hurt. It hurt Spence a little bit. It buzzed him a little bit. He was buzzed.
But I think it got him mad.
Yeah, it pissed him off.
Yeah, then that's when he really liked the stuff like that.
And it looked like Spence was having fucking fun, bro.
What did he?
Bro, yo, did you see his facial expressions, man? He was having fun.
Yeah.
He beat the shit out of Ugas, man.
Yeah.
You know he broke his orbital bone, right?
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I was checking that blue blood out. Yeah, I was checking. I said, "Wow!" But I thought he was gonna be broke in. While you seen his face last night, I seen that last night. But
that one uppercut,
yeah,
that hurt him, and if a 5th or 6th round, that one uppercut that hurt him, and Spence went on the prowl, try to get him out of there. Mm-hmm. That's when that shit broke.
Mm-hmm. But it was. I tell people said it shouldn't be stopped. No. They should have stopped.
No, it should have been. If somebody needed to save him from himself. Now, Ugas didn't want to stop. I commend him, man. I salute Ugas, man. He didn't want to stop, but it would have caused more damage because Spence was killing him with them uppercuts, killing him.
Yeah. Now it goes to show that Spence added another dimension. If you notice, he don't usually go do uppercuts if he has to. You see, this is what I'm saying. When people say, "Oh, Spence on not in the box," he should see. This is what I'm saying, that he giving us many dimensions now throughout the years. Like, and I know I hear people they talk about Crawford. I get it, it's don't fight, but I'm just saying that you can switch stance all you want. But that pressure ain't gonna make you change no stance.
That pressure gonna burst pipes, bro.
It's not.
No, I'm talking about Spence pressure burst pipes.
Yes.
And it's gonna bust TC up. You know, TC nice. He a switch hitter. He nice. But that pressure, I ain't never seen nobody put pressure on Bud like that.
Mm-mm.
The only difference is Bud can he can fight off the back foot.
He could. Yeah, he mastered the craft as well. But this is the thing about it. If I'm saying when that fight happens, if Crawford falls behind of the fight, that means that he had to chase him. And I think that's that pressure is, and you think about it, and now, Spence could really, when he go back to camp, he could work on some things now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying, I'm not saying, oh yeah, you pick it. I really don't care about Terence Crawford because I don't like the way how he do things. I really don't. But I feel it's gonna be a good fight. But this is the thing we're gonna ask ourselves: what other dimension that Spence gonna show us?
Oh, Spence been working on the switching though. He been switching up from orthodox to in camp, from orthodox to southpaw. So he's been working on it. But he didn't have to do it. He didn't have to do it last night. He was whipping his ass. Good God, that was a whipping, bro.
Yeah,
that was a washing.
That was something like he came in there. You don't belong here. Let me show you people why you don't belong here.
Yep.
That's what it was.
Yep. Bro, I was turned up last night.
God, man.
I was turned up last night.
I was on
for like almost 4 hours, bro. Turned up.
I was wrong on my prediction of the round, but the knockout I wasn't.
Mm-mm.
I said 5, but it went to 10.
Yeah, one of my sons said 5, another one said 6, but the 6 almost came true because he hurt Ugas in that round, and then mine was 7 or 8.
Yeah.
But the doctor came in and was like, "Nah, buddy, you can't see. This shit might be broken. You gotta stop the fight, man."
No.
Hey, fuck Ugas up, man.
No. Bicep bully. Let me clear this up, man. I hate when y'all come in and say why you don't like Crawford. Listen. Just like y'all had your preference, I had my preference.
Nobody hates Crawford.
Nobody don't hate Crawford. So why you come here with that? Y'all gotta cut this out, man.
Only thing that's difficult to fuck with Crawford is on his business decisions.
That's all we talk about. So
that's
why you come?
His business.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I don't. Crawford's a great fighter. Yeah, Crawford's a great fighter, but
he's a superb athlete.
Right, Crawford's a great fighter. Come on now, he is a great fighter. But his business is suspect.
Mm-hmm.
We got called as it is. Come on. Oh snap! We got another one here.
Who that? Hondo. That's Ohio Love Boxing.
Yeah.
What's good?
What up?
The celebrity.
How you guys doing, man?
Chilling, brother.
How you doing, King? Man, always a blessing to see young brothers, man. I appreciate that.
I said, let me drop by, man. I had a whole busy week.
I see.
Yeah, I was in Cincinnati covering a small fight card.
Nice.
I thought Crawford was going to be in Cincinnati because a couple of our fighters train with him now from out of Cincinnati.
Okay.
So, I thought he was going to hit my Bomac, but they didn't show up. But it was still a good show, man.
Yeah, but didn't Bud had some fighters fighting yesterday, right?
Yeah, they had a couple of them. So he had to pick and choose, which one was better for him to go because he had more than one fighter.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what he said. That's what was said. What that was the rumor why he wasn't going to that fight, going to the Spence fight.
Yeah. And I think too, I'm all for just sign the contract. Him showing up, it ain't gonna really do too much, man. I think it might build it, but just sign the contract. We tired of this build up with no contract being signed.
Yeah, but Ohio, man, the theatrics would have been spectacular. Yeah, that whole stadium would have roared, bro.
But see, my thing, I think so too. But you got to be careful with. Look, when he was in Texas the last time, you had two people stood crossed like they were trying to attack the man. You got fanatics that you have to be careful with too, man. They were trying to cut him off. I don't know if you remember seeing the footage, but he was like, he was cut.
That's true. Let me Ohio run boxing. Let me get clarence on. Let me clear this up for you for one with the bicep bully. When anything that happened in the public, anything goes. Okay, we could critique about anybody that do business in boxing, no matter if it's a promoter or a trainer or anybody. So you're not gonna come in here and dictate how I run this. And I'm just saying I don't like what Terrence Crawford, how he run his business at in the past, and other fighters. I have the right to say that. Now, if you got a problem, you can leave.
Bye. Bye.
You can leave.
You don't like it? Bye.
Hey, I've been dealing with that too, man. I have people block me because of certain memes, and I think you got emotional fans, and I think that's the thing. Grown, emotional fans. Hold on.
Yeah.
Bye, idiot. Bye.
It make no sense. Come on, y'all gotta cut it out. No. You trying to make it emotional. You do not dictate how I run this. You get it?
It ain't about being emotional, bro. At the end of the day, he's the host. If you don't like it, shut up and get off. You the emotional one. Leave, dummy.
Just leave.
Ain't nobody emotional. You emotional. Leave, dummy. Matter of fact, somebody in the chat. Matter of fact, somebody in the chat, get that fool out of here, man. Get him out of here. Block him. Get him up out of here. That's all. Matter of fact, I'll do it. Get that fool up out of here. Hold on, let me
And especially when it's public information. You know what I mean?
People act like you can't say what you want to say. Like, get out of here, yo.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, you get yourself a channel, bro, and you run.
Oh, you see why he got? Wait a minute. You see why he got 3 viewers, but what you got? What channel you got? You clown. Right. Shut up. He got 3 viewers, but what channel you got? You clown. Shut up. You're a clown.
EJ Kiss Boys is public. Are you gay or something, man? Listen, are you gay, bro?
Did he just say EJ Kiss Boys?
He said EJ Kiss Boys in public. Are you gay?
We need to get out of here.
For you to go.
Hey guys, that's what I had to go through too, man. I think at the end of the day, it is emotional. Fanboys, you can be a fan of a fighter, but fanboys are very dangerous. These guys will kill you over people they have never even met. You got to think about it. So didn't Selena get killed by one of her #1 fans? I mean,
hey, it don't matter. It don't matter. His messages are deleted. I got him. I dealt with him. I don't like that. Yeah, he gonna talk about today. He gonna start a channel. What you gonna talk about? These dudes is goofy, but you know what? What I learned. This is what I learned. You can't entertain this because these fools will bring you out your character. This is the reason why when I do my lives on IG, you see I don't let everybody on my live and I don't allow everybody to follow me. I'm very picky about who I have follow me.
And that's why one of the reasons when it comes to people get on the panel, If I don't have your email or your number, you're not getting on. That see stuff. I want people in the chat. I want people in the chat to see. That's why. Because
And then
these are the ones cannot control themselves.
he got to call himself bicep bully. You ain't no bully. Who you bullying? Because you ain't bullying nobody over here. What's gonna happen is you're gonna get yourself hurt. That's what's gonna happen. You fake bully.
Bicep bully, y'all silly, man.
Let's get back to the real thing. No, what you think about last night, Ohio Run Bus?
I'm gonna tell you, I didn't think it was gonna be a stoppage. So that was impressive. I think anytime you stop somebody that's never been stopped before, you always got to give them credit for that. Earl needed that bad to build up for the Crawford. I said that would be huge if he can get a stoppage. And now we're getting a lot of people who feel like Earl is the favorite. Now, see, you have a lot of fans that go with the trend each fight. If Crawford fights next, oh my God, I don't think Earl worked. I've always picked Crawford way before I seen what Earl was doing. I didn't think he would change. I think these guys did get better, but I've always picked Crawford over Earl, and that's not going to change. Especially him being a switch hitter, knowing how to fight off his back foot. I'm hearing people talking about, I've never seen Earl just pressure. Look what he did to Ugas. Yes, but when you got somebody that fight and puts you back, you get Fight of the Year candidate too. Sean Porter, very, very tough guy that was pushing Earl back, and it actually was his toughest opponent till this day. You can't say that about Crawford. You see what I'm saying? Crawford might have the best win. Porter might be his best win, but it's not Crawford toughest opponent is Sean Porter. It was probably his best win, but style make fights. So I'm already hearing people comparing the stoppages, and I'm like, guys, come on, just it was a great fight. But we got to stop with these.
Pump the brakes. Like for me, I always was going for Spence, and I'm gonna stick to Spence. And like I respect you, you go for Crawford, respect for Crawford. That's it. Be consistent. Just be consistent, and it's all right. But just don't be a fanboy about it because somebody says something that that's it.
I got
that. The problem is people want you to say what they want you to say, and that's just not me. Like when people wanted me to pick between Ugas and Spence, I said I wasn't picking. I said I wasn't going to count Ugas out. Let's just see what happens. It was a great fight for both of them, you know what I mean? But when you don't say who people want you to say, then they're gonna jump on you. I've got to a point doing this for 2 years now. I tell people straight to their face, the hell with you. I don't care. It's my show. I'm going to say what I want, and I'm going to say what I feel. If you don't like it, go watch the Golden Girls, go watch the Jeffersons, go find something to watch.
Yeah, and also too, people, because Mike Big Boss and Ohio Boss, I want you to get into this before we get to these fights. It's not good to have everybody agreed of everything. It's gotta be a pushback. That makes of a great conversation. It forces you to critique and everything. Your degrees of certain things are boxing, what you see and stuff, and it's enjoyable. Ohio runs boxing. He loves Crawford. I love Spence, but it doesn't mean we ain't brothers.
Yeah, but see, I'm a fan of Crawford. I'm not a fan boy. It's two different.
Right, there's a difference, right? That's the difference. What I'm saying. I'm not a fanboy of Spence. You're not a fanboy of Crawford. There is a difference.
And I'm gonna tell you the difference of when I listen to a person who genuinely hate a fighter, he does not give him credit for anything. There's nothing that he does well in this hater's eyes. That's when I know I'm talking to somebody that's disingenuous and I can't have an intelligent conversation with him, because the fighter he don't like, he just don't see anything he does good. He only want to point out the bad. I'm not like that. I think Earl Spence does a lot of things great. I think he's good for our sport. I think he's great for boxing. You would never hear his real haters or even Crawford fanboys say that.
Right.
They won't. You'll never hear that. So I'm a realist at the end of the day. I think we need both of these guys in this fight to happen, but I don't have no problem giving props when it's due. I think it was a great stoppage. at first I questioned the stoppage with the eye in his 2 rounds, but he wasn't even winning to even make it, to even make that a controversial. He wasn't winning. So I can see why the stoppage was made, which was good. So, but you have people just coming up out of the woodworks trying to find some type of excuse of why Ugas, they already talking about, he 5 losses. He ain't no, we're not doing that. Ugas was a great fighter. Earl beat him. He was a champion.
Yep.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Right. He stepped up as a man and fought. Respect that. Well, let's go. Let's get to this.
What was your thoughts on the fight, Mike?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, hold on a second. I'll let this truck pass. Hey,
Mike Big in the building.
Yes, sir, man. I thought it was a good fight, man. I love to see Spence come back and just like the old Spence, you know what I'm saying? Came back, put that pressure. He applied that pressure, and Ugas had no answer for it. You know what I'm saying? Ugas did catch him a couple of times, a couple of nice punches, but Spence rolled with him, and I think Ugas hurt Spence a couple of times in the fight, like when he dropped his mouthpiece and he caught him with the 2-piece. You know what I'm saying? That rope wasn't there, Spence would have been on the ground. But after that, man, Ugas hit Spence to the solar plex. And Spence, bent over a little bit and
did he not?
Stopped his pressure. You saw that, right?
Mm-hmm. I seen that.
Yeah, he stopped that pressure. And I was like, oh shit, Ugas got him now. But Ugas didn't capitalize on it.
Nope.
He didn't capitalize on it. He should have capitalized, man. If he'd capitalized, it would have been a closer fight. But he didn't. And plus, it was late.
Mm-hmm.
It was real late. But it was good, man. So I appreciate that, Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? I was tired of all the other Errol Spences that, he's trying to prove people wrong. And I was tired of that, man. You ain't got to fight Mikey Garcia the way critics want you to fight Mikey Garcia just because he sees something. Fuck that, man. Fight him the way you fought everybody else. Walk him down, put that pressure on, and beat him to submission. You know what I'm saying? That's the Errol Spence I like to see.
I think, and I think he did do that. And I think it's all about styles making fights. I think Ugas is there to be hit. Ugas don't use lateral movement. Ugas is not a guy who gives you different looks. He is just right there. And I think, I thought he was going to try to do something a little different going into this fight to make it more interesting. But I knew if he would have just stood inside the pocket and just tried to exchange with Earl was going to get the better of him. Earl has a motor, and I think that's what's going to be so interesting with the Crawford. Crawford has lateral movement. Crawford can move around the ring. Crawford gives you different looks, so it's going to be a chess match. It's not going to be something where Earl is able to just apply pressure. It's not going to be easy like that because you got a guy who can fight on his back foot and walk you into shots.
Yeah,
so it's going, it's just walking you into shots, setting traps. So. But I think Ugas was just perfect for him style-wise because he was a flat-foot guy that was catch and shoot, like almost like a Joshua Clottey did with Manny Pacquiao. Manny was more active, throwing more punches, but it was Joshua Clottey who landed the more effective shots. He just didn't do enough. And that's what I'm saying with Ugas. Ugas was landing head-snapping shots, like, whoa, but he just didn't follow up on it because he was catching punches with his face tigh. I mean, you got a high guard and Earl punching you. Earl was hitting a lot of the elbow and the gloves, but that still hurts. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. That still hurts.
Yes.
So eventually that's going to wear you down because Earl motor, which I love about it, he's in shape, man. You got a motor to keep going. You'll break through. Especially when you got a sitting target like that, you know what I mean? I think I love to see Earl get that stoppage. That was big. I think it was huge for his fan base because they definitely are talking. You know what I mean? They all over my page. I have my little memes, funny stuff here and there, but it's all love. I think at the end of the day, I'm gonna be around these fighters, man. They don't get it, man. I have them guys come up to me and talk about my memes or certain things. They say, man, you a funny dude. while the other fans are crying and emotional and mad and on the block. The fighters is talking about how funny I am. So it's just that's just how the game is, man.
Good. Let's talk about the other fighters that it start from Clarence and all around. What will impress you about the other fighters last night?
Besides the August suspense that was pretty damn impressive. Congratulations to Spence on a beautiful performance.
Let me get your opinion on. I didn't get your opinion on the fight.
Yeah, Clarence. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, for what me and Underrated looked at, we both basically looked at the same things. We watched the fight together. I think Ugas did just enough to survive. He did not look like the Ugas that I expect. That wasn't the Ugas I saw against Pacquiao, even though I know they're different fighters. That's not the Ugas that we normally see. It was something different about him last night. I can't put my finger on it. It was something different about him. Yes, really. Come on, y'all can't say that was the Ugas that you saw in the Pacquiao fight, that you saw in the Sean Porter fight. It was something off about him. And it's not to take nothing away from Spence, but it was something that me and Underrated was trying to figure out. I can't put my finger on it.
How about he was fighting a bigger welterweight?
Oh yeah, he was fighting a bigger welterweight, but
there you go right there. That would answer.
He was fighting a bigger welterweight, but it's like damn, you know. Look.
I think he's good, and not to cut you off, I think he's great at catch and shoot. You know, he'll let you throw a shot and he'll throw it in between. He's great at that. I didn't see anything. I've seen the same Ugas in my opinion. I didn't see he catch and shoot. The problem is he just didn't throw enough. I mean, Manny, he didn't have to do that as much. He kept catching Manny with a right, and Manny is not known to be a power puncher.
Yeah,
Sean Porter is not known to throw or be a power puncher, or you know. So, you know, he tried to box him, so he didn't even come like bulldog and trying to wear him. So that's all about the style. But I see what you're saying. It's just it looks different, but we gotta.
It just looked different. But credit to Earl and definitely shouts to Ugas, and I hope he gets better because I just found out he had he messed up his eyes messed up. So let's hope he has a
broken overbone.
Yeah, that he has a speedy. It's broken.
It's broken. And I heard possible his nose is something wrong with his nose too.
Yeah, a whole bunch of his face is jacked up.
Earl is just a different type of dude, man.
And that was some uppercuts.
Yeah, he's a different. Earl's a different type of dude. But it was a great fight. It was worth seeing. We everybody wanted him to win because, of course, we all want to know what the next fight is, and we all know that that's coming next. They both confirmed it, and we have to wait to see. Hopefully, the fight is somewhere in September when the weather's still nice. Where I had Bernie the boxer on yesterday on my show, and Bernie said, of course, that's the fight that Bud wants next, and they want it by September 18th, and while the weather could still be warm, and they want it in Dallas. So that's what it was told to me that he.
They said they want it in Dallas.
That's what Bernie said. If anybody who wants to go back and to the No Doug Zone podcast, I had Bernie on yesterday, and he said September 18th they would like that date. I forgot why he said. I forgot who he said fought that day. What makes that day so special? He said he would like that date. They would like Bud. He said not him personally, but Bud said he would like that date, and they want the fight in Dallas. They don't want it in Vegas. They want it in Dallas.
They want to try to embarrass Spence in his hometown. I feel okay.
Nah, I don't think that's smart. That's not smart.
I don't know if that's smart, but I'm gonna tell you like this: you're gonna see every fanboy, every troll. It's gonna be a recipe for disaster if they do that. But hey,
they need a neutral spot.
I think they will. I think it's smart to go Las Vegas.
Yep.
MGM.
I said that. You can go to Las Vegas and go to Raiders Stadium. You can go to Las Vegas, but if you want to bring it to Dallas, Hey, that's all right. I'm gonna be safe in the building anyway because I'm sitting next to Ohio. As long as I got the same hat he got, I'm all right.
You silly, man. Yeah, I think, man.
Yeah, man, I need that hat too, man. Come on, hey, Buster, come on. I know you got hundreds of those hats in the house, man. Come on. You know I'm family, man. Come on.
No, but on a serious note, the Pitbull Cruz and Gamboa, me and Underrated, we laughed through that whole damn fight.
I wasn't impressed by that fight.
Listen.
Clarence know how I felt about it. He read my comment under his post.
I don't understand why they even put that on the card.
Oh, yo, Ohio had me rolling. I read his comment out.
Yeah, tell us what happened, man. Tell us.
Go. Ohio can explain it better because he wrote it. But that shit.
He said, Clarence said, I can't wait for this fight. And I wrote, I can wait. I told him I can patiently wait for that fight. No, bro, I just did not think that it was a sexy name, but I just thought Isaac is going to run.
I said I couldn't wait for it not because I knew it was going to be good. I kind of seen what was going to come before it happened, and people was like, "You got to give Gamboa credit. He's a veteran." I said that young boy do not care nothing about you being no damn veteran. If you seen last night, he showed Gamboa no respect from the time the bell rung.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to do some commentary on it, and it was done. I can say, man, but just Isaac Cruz is throwing haymakers, trying to get rid of him quick.
Did y'all see the first time? Did y'all see the first time when he stumbled Gamboa? Gamboa had the Roman noodle. He had the Roman noodle legs, just like that.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Man, he remember that commercial? Oh, SpaghettiOs. Remember that?
Yeah, he had the noodle legs, man. He was doing chicken soup.
But the craziest thing that I seen him do is when he caught him with that good shot, and when Gamboa went down, he started punching Gamboa while he was down. I said, "Damn, that's no respect. No respect."
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He definitely dogged him.
But we all knew what was going to happen in that fight.
You know,
you can't tell people that because people like you can't count Gamboa out. He's experienced. Experienced shit don't mean nothing all the time, bro. When you in there with a pit bull, let me tell you something. His fighter like him, he don't care nothing about you being no veteran. He don't care nothing about you having 20 years in the game. That boy got a point to prove, and that's what he gonna do. And he's only 23. He'll be 24 next week, man. This let me tell you. Good luck to anybody who's got to get in there with him.
And I'm just saying, he just went through. You see a fight. A person could throw all they can. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to explain it, and it didn't do nothing. It didn't do nothing. It's like bounce off him. I'm like, and he was throwing that. He was swinging like from evil intentions. Like, yeah.
You remember how you were going? Remember how you were going your mama purse without permission, and she'll catch you and beat the hell out you? That's what happened to Gamboa. He got caught going in the purse, and he got beat to death for it.
I look at it more like a dog got a lock on a chihuahua.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're trying to break that chihuahua. You're trying to break off that lock. That pit bull.
Man, Gamboa is on a retirement tour. He's just trying to make all the money he can before he walk up out of here. But to be honest with you,
I respect that.
But I keep it real with you. Not all the time that is good, because the next fight that Gamboa will get in, somebody gonna sleep him. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna sleep.
He's pretty much a gatekeeper. He doesn't care, man. But I think they got it's time to go, man. It's about healthy now. But the undercard, to be honest to you, they have to do better. I'm sorry, guys. They have to do better with these undercards. It's like, I hate to say
you didn't like Ohio. You didn't like the undercard?
No, they were decent, man. They're like, come on. You know why I say this? Let me tell you why. Because I'm from Ohio, and Don King was the man when it came to stacking undercards. I'm spoiled. Like, we got undercards when Don was running things.
Facts.
And to be honest, Al used to do it for a minute, and then he stopped. I mean, I remember him, Canelo, when Floyd and Canelo fought, they had Thomas Matisse and Danny Garcia on the undercard. Both of them in their prime.
Why wasn't no heavyweights on there last night? Y'all noticed that?
No, I didn't. Yeah, normally don't mix the heavyweights. Now they start to more match them all together and put them on the undercards together.
Yeah, it was more of a welterweight showdown.
Yeah. So they're not putting heavyweights unless they're moving a prospect that I'm thinking they're trying to move fast because, that's the only thing I can think of. But it was cool. It was cool not to see no heavyweights. I was okay with it. The fights were decent. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying. I think like if Earl fight Crawford, who would we want to see on the undercard? Like Broner versus Thurman.
Nah.
Enos versus Thurman.
I want to see Boots on there.
That's what
I like to see Boots. I like to see Boots on there.
Thurman. How about Tony Harrison and Broner in the catchway at 50? How would that?
Come on, hey, Ohio. Now you crossing the line. Stop it.
Oh no, Ohio Bossy. He talking about as a promoter status. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Can you imagine Tony Harrison and Broner at 150?
Stop.
Oh, speaking of Harrison he was in Baumgartner's corner yesterday. In the UK card. When Baumgartner fought that chick, Matisse.
Yeah.
Tony Harrison was in Baumgartner's corner.
Yeah. They worked together out of Detroit. She worked out of she was there. She originally from Ohio, but she traveled down there. She stayed down there in Detroit now. That's my girl.
Yeah, she put on the clinic yesterday.
Yeah, she can definitely bang. Definitely.
Yo, you know what I want to see on the card though? I want to see Underrated versus Mike Biggs. That's what we gonna put on the undercard.
No, yo, Mike Biggs gonna get me, man. Cause I'm an old ass nigga. I might have to shoot you.
Hey, BK versus BX. Let's go.
Nah, I have to shoot. Nah, I have to shoot him. Yo, Mike Biggs, your camera's stuck.
Yeah, that happens with me all the time. He might have to come. Yeah, he gonna have to leave. He'll notice and jump out. That's what happens with me. I just press myself out and come back in though. But yeah, hey man, let's just be real, man. Nothing about Earl Spence to me said he had time off. Nothing about it. Earl just looked like he been fighting constantly. Like he don't look like a guy who had all these months off.
I think the timing was the only thing he had, was just trying to get the timing. When you out for a while, it's just trying to find the timing in the ring. And he was throwing a lot of looping punches, sometimes unnecessary. But yeah, you're right. It just he turned it up, man. I like to see the dog in you when you get hit with a big shot, and and he turned that motherfucking knob up like, and that's what you want to see, man. You want to see stuff like that in fighters to turn it up a level, and I think he did that.
I'm curious. I'm just curious to see how when him and Crawford lock up. I'm just curious to see who gets hit with the first punch, how their reaction is going to be. That's what I'm anxious to see. Because there's a difference when you're not used to fighting somebody who's just like you, or they just a little dangerous as you. Oh, Bruce goes!
Happy Easter.
Hey, happy Easter, man.
What's happening, bro? Good boxing last night, huh?
Yeah. Well, it would have been better if Ohio would have promoted the card the right way, but you can't get him to promote a fight.
Yeah, hi, man. We want you over this side, not that side all the time, man. I know you. That's we see you. You're a celebrity guy, man. But can you show us some love too?
Ohio, let me ask you something, Ohio. If you were promoting, you were doing a card. Name me 3 fights that you would put on the card, like if it was the undercard.
One, a person who knows how to and know how to fight. I talked about the job. I would love to see Keith Thurman and Enos.
Ooh.
I think I would put that as the headline. I still like Broner and Tony Harrison. I think they would definitely promote the card because Ohio and Detroit, man, we right around the corner from each other. It's a brother love, but we always know how to pump up the fight. Third one, fun fight. I don't know. I gotta think, man. I gotta think on that one. Who would I put on the if I could pull it off? I don't want it to be too big like a headliner, but I have to think about that because there's a couple fights, man. But those are the 2 main ones I was thinking about right there because I like Broner and Tony Harrison. They both They start to get Broner. I don't know if he's gonna make 140, so he can definitely make 160.
I think that's a bad fight. You putting Cincinnati versus Detroit. You're a troublemaker, Ohio.
But hey, Bruce, man, let me get your thoughts on that fight last night, man.
Which one, bro? I enjoyed the undercard. I enjoyed the fights in the afternoon from overseas, man. I thought it was a good day for boxing. I went to bed exhausted, bro. It was great, man. The main event, is that what we're discussing here, man? The Errol Spence fight?
Yeah, you good. Go, put your thing on it.
Well, I just thought Errol Spence came back and he had it all. He had everything that was going, man. He had his inside fighting. I mean, he busted up Ugas. Man, the eye was devastating. People are questioning Errol Spence's eye, and it was Ugas the reason the fight was stopped. Which, I can't stand doctors stopping fights, and especially this doctor. He didn't look like a boxing doctor. He looked like he wanted to start have an eye test in there. It's like, block this eye. How many fingers do I have up? How far down the chart can you read? I mean, it wasn't. I just watched Hagler and Hearns the day before. It was the anniversary, and in that fight, Hagler was busted open. The referee called for the doctor. His name is Donald Romeo. He's a well-respected ringside physician. I mean, he went back. He goes all the way back to being the doctor at Floyd Patterson fights. And he was at the Hagler fight. They called him in there. He looked at it. He said, continue the fight. The fight continued. This fight, there was just too much interference with that referee, Lawrence Cole, man.
I was getting ready to say that. Yeah, it's like he just want to be the show.
Oh, he was annoying. Annoying.
Well, when Ugas got that shot in, man, when he knocked the mouthpiece out, and Lawrence Cole kind of broke him up during I think the ropes held Errol Spence up. I think he would have went down if the ropes weren't there. And the referee immediately stops the action and goes and gets the mouthpiece rinsed off, has a putback in. It was like a 30-second standing 8 count. And that was really the only chance that Ugas had in the whole fight, really, man. It was the only time that he hurt Spence. He didn't follow up on it. The next, when he came out again, he didn't have that aggression that he had. He started getting busted up really bad. I mean, I'm sure he's pissing blood today. He was hurt to the body. His face was distorted, man. It had that alien look to it. It was really broken eye socket. I heard. I don't know how true it is, but I've heard that through a couple of people. And it was a clear win for Errol Spence. He has nowhere to go right now than to fight Bud Crawford. Anything less than that would be an insult to the, not only to the welterweight division, but to entire boxing. We don't want to wait any longer, bro. They're both in their prime right now. And the prime today is different than the prime was years ago, man. Years ago, when you were 30, you were pretty much at your peak. Now you're just approaching your prime. I don't know if it's from the lack of the fighting each other earlier in their careers, maybe advances in nutrition and training. I don't know, bro, but it's fighters now, they fight longer and they fight more marquee fights later in their career. So this fight cannot be waiting any longer. They've been dangling in front of our face for what, 20 years, man? It's ridiculous. Get this fight on, get it going. Bro, you never see me riding with any fighters. There's no fighters that jump out at me anymore. So this fight to me is a 50-50 fight, man. Bud has been knocking out everybody that he fought. Spence looked really good in his fight last night, and it was the first fight in 2 years. And man, make that fight now while the fire is hot. Let's see this fight happen, man. No other fights can be made. We can put together a nice undercard, but this has to be the welterweight main event fight for the basically the fight of the decade.
I agree. I think it's important to have this fight get done soon this year because we got other welterweights that's waiting their turn too. Rashidi Ellis, Vernon Ortiz, Jerron Ennis. The list goes on. We got a lot of up and coming. Their opportunity is coming. So one of these guys gonna have to vacate them belts. or or defend it once it's over with. So we got to get one of the fights that we deserve as fans and analysts. That been in the sport for a long time. We don't get them. We didn't get the undefeated Wilder versus AJ. We didn't get the undefeated Jamel Charlo versus Jarrett Hurd for unification. We didn't get the Kovalev versus Adonis Stevenson. We didn't get it.
No.
We have to get this.
Yeah.
You do.
I believe politics will get in the way. I believe it. Boxing politics will get in the way of that fight. I know everybody wants to see Spence won it, Terrence won it, but politics gonna get in the way, man. It's gonna be a money thing. Watch.
I hope not. I hope.
Salute, Bruce. Salute.
I hope it ain't. I hope not. Yeah, you could be right though, Mike. You definitely could be right, man.
Because you know what? That's a good point you brought up, Brother Mike, because you know what it's going to be? Because Crawford, all due respect, no, like I said it, Crawford goes, he said, listen, I got a belt. I should have some percentage.
He's going to get that. He's going to get it. He's definitely going to get a percentage. They're going to, listen, I'm going to be like this. He going to have to be realistic in the negotiations table. He definitely is. But he's definitely going to get a nice split. And at the end of the day, I hope they don't tell the people what the split was.
Right, exactly.
We got too many people who are acting like they need to. He needs to take this or he needs to take that. How about y'all not know what he takes and just get the fight done?
Yeah, let's get it done.
Let's get it done. Yeah. For once it's for all. You know what I'm saying? Let's promote it, and I'm just saying like this. Just stick to it, y'all. Just stick to it. Let's see it. Let's get it on. Like there are some people saying that this fight could happen in the wintertime and everything, also. But there are people saying that it'd be better to happen in September. What do y'all think about that?
Yeah, that's a good time.
Okay, Bruce. Okay, Bruce.
Okay, Bruce.
Hey, Underrated. Bruce just told you what he felt about it.
That's my legal medication. I don't want to get the grinder in trouble, man. I got knocked on my ass by my dog today. I got a big raspberry on my knee. My back feels like somebody gave me one of those Bruno Sammartino backbreakers from the 60s, man. I'll probably be better tomorrow. I hope I do, because I usually heal fast. So we'll see what happens when I get out of bed tomorrow. But I had to pass on my walk this afternoon because that son of a bitch, man, took me off my feet. I was really bummed. First it was about 7:30 this morning. My eyes weren't even open, man. I don't do coffee. I was just kind of getting the fresh air in me. And there's one dog that he goes after that he sees. He wouldn't even fight with him if he got loose and got at him, but he goes nuts when he sees this dog outside. And my dog, man, he's 95 pounds of fucking muscle. And he got me today. And he knew it too. As soon as I went down, he stopped, but he stopped barking, turned around. He wanted to, what did I do? What did you do, you bastard? But anyway, man.
Hey, quick question. What do y'all think about Staniosis and Boutea?
I forgot.
That was a barn burner, bro.
Yo, I did not expect Staniosis to look like that. That was, Lord. Jesus.
Yo,
oh, man.
Staniosis' jab is on point.
Yeah.
Jesus.
They were both almost identical mirrors of each other.
They both can crack.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And they both got chins, man.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
Because I think if they were in there with different opponents, either one of the opponents would have went to sleep. The way they were throwing the shots, anybody else would have passed out.
Yeah, and they was going. I'm saying they was going toe to toe too. That's what I like about it.
Ohio, what you thought about that?
I didn't get to see the whole fight, man. I didn't see all of it. So
you gotta watch that joint, bro.
So I know
Ohio was in the meeting with Al Heyman, so he missed it. He missed that.
That's what it was.
Yeah. You in the meeting with Al Heyman. Ohio was about. I know you got a percentage. Make sure some percentage go to us too, man. Because we
crazy, man. Y'all crazy. I was in the Natty, man, covering some fights down there. So that's what happened. I was covering some fights It's really Kentucky over the bridge. But
Well, let me get at this. Connor Charlemagne in the chat. He said, "Lala D, I know what I heard too. Thurman deserved Kellebrook, not Spence."
no,
What happened?
no.
No, say that again. Say that again. I missed that. What?
Now reading the comment.
You said Thurman deserved Kell Brook, not Earl Spence.
Right.
Thurman deserves Kell Brook. It's funny because I actually mentioned that to you, Underrated. Saying that possibly could happen, but I don't know. It ain't for us to decide. We can say what we want to see, but it's up to them. You know.
Yeah.
Ask the person who asked that question. What would he get out of watching Thurman and Brook, who's been stopped?
Yeah.
What would he get out of that? That's the
exactly.
question.
Yeah. I mean, what? Yeah.
Well, right now in the welterweight division, you've got Spence and Bud Crawford, and then you got everything else.
Yeah.
After watching last night, I'd like to see this kid, Cody Crowley. I'd like to see him fight Conor Benn.
Yeah, Cody Crowley.
You know, Cody Crowley looked like a giant next to Josito Lopez.
I know he served Lopez, man. He served him.
I want to see Bruce Ennis.
All right, man. Any of those guys can get in there. Ennis, Ortiz, bro. Let these guys fight each other. It's like the super middleweight division. Don't wait for the winner of Bud and Spence. Don't wait for Canelo. Fight each other, man.
Yep.
Weed it out and become a demand when this fight gets through. Become a demand, bro. That's boxing. Not sit around and wait for the fuck.
We can end up seeing Conor Benn. We can end up seeing Conor Benn and Boots. Who knows, man? We don't know.
Don't forget, Rashidi Ellis is right there. That's my guy.
Right. You're right.
Listen, Ohio, I am tired of you in this Rashidi Ellis. I don't want him going around beating people up in the division, man. I don't want that, Ohio. That guy's very dangerous, and I'm gonna make sure that we boycott him and that guy does not fight because he goes around beating up people. No, Ohio.
Hey, I think it's gonna be definitely a competitive. He's definitely gonna be a contender, man. We want to get to see these fights, man. Just like Bruce said, these kids want to sit and wait for the golden ticket. Man, go and get it. I'm from Ohio. Kelly Pavis couldn't do it. Kelly had to fight Miranda before he got the Jermaine Taylor fight.
Hold on. Lala, read the comment. Lala D says, Speedy Rashidi just needs a welcome back tune-up first. He said he needs a tune-up.
He's getting that.
What Earl said about tune-ups?
Huh?
Yeah, I know, but that's Earl. But Earl's built like that where he don't have to take tune-ups. Every fighter ain't built like that.
Earl ain't sit for 3 years either. Now, come on, now.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't see it. I don't see the fighters as not wanting to fight each other. I just see the business of boxing where, you're threatened with lawsuits, with holes on your purses, with not being able to fight again. It's like you could be bankrupt with the smack of a judge's gavel the way it is now. And I think these fighters, man, once they sign a contract, they have to do what they signed up for. Your promoter is going to tell you who to fight, when to fight. And you can go back and forth on the internet with different fighters, but it really doesn't mean anything unless they want to make that fight, unless it's feasibly business profitable. That's the difference between boxing today and boxing as it used to be. Before it was we demanded to see the best fight the best, and there wasn't a lot of lawyers, middlemen. I'm from Rhode Island. We have 7,000 lawyers in this state, man. That's like damn. They could sell out the fucking Providence Civic Center with just lawyers,
But I would say this though too. There are also some that are on the upper echelons of boxing that don't want certain fights to happen either. And I'm not talking about promoters like Higher World Boxing, but we talk about this on past boxing lives. So this is what I was saying too. If these are the ones keep on holding up the fights, these are the ones that got to go. And it seems that sometimes we don't want to talk about it, but we see happening intuition. For a while now.
It's in context, man. You gotta be. It depends on the situation because some fighters have a. If you're talking about the fighters or the promoter, if you're talking about the fighters, some have their good reasoning behind certain fights not get made, and some don't. I look at it like this: if you're fighting and you become known and you gain leverage, then you should be able to tell your promoter who you want to fight. Manny Pacquiao was like that. Towards the end of his career, he earned it. Bob just couldn't tell him, "Hey, you're fighting Terrence Crawford." You see how that works? What's gonna happen? So you can get to a point where you tell your promoter, like Canelo did, De La Hoya, "I want to fight Laura," and De La Hoya didn't want him to fight Laura. So he was Canelo. So you have to be able to tell your promoters once you get leverage. You got to first show that you're worth something. But if you're just getting built and trying to be and trying to build a name, you really don't have no leverage. You got to fight who they tell you to fight. Once you get that leverage, look at Earl Spence right now. He got 3 belts. Who is he calling out? Crawford, who's not signed to PBC, but he has that leverage. I didn't earn you. He can't take this from me. He can't say, no, we want to keep it in-house and fight Thurman. No, I want Crawford. I've earned it. I did everything you told me to do. So I think it comes down to the boxer. Once they have that leverage, use it. That's all.
Got you.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's the way things go in boxing today aren't the way things used to go in boxing. Before fighters had a manager. A manager went out and he looked for opponents. He made them. He would set up the possible opponents. Then you had a matchmaker who made these fights, and then you had a promoter who sold the whole fucking thing. Now it's just not as simple as that. You've got exclusive contracts where in-house fights are made and freezing out other champions instead of unifying titles. So it's crazy. Right. There's so many belts out there. So many fights are title fights. Last night, damn, who the hell was it? Oh shit, man. Was it the Gamboa fight? It was a WBO Intercontinental lightweight title. Yeah, I think it was the Pitbull fight.
Yeah, Pitbull Gamboa.
I mean, crazy shit. Boxing is it's in a quagmire today. I just want to see these guys fight each other. Let managers do what they're supposed to do. Let fighters what they're supposed to do is fight the best in their division. And how can you say you're a champion? There's so many fragmented titles. How can you say you're a champion when you have 3 other guys saying I'm the champion of this division? Set up a tournament. Tell your manager I am the best in this division. Make it like that. Don't let him tell you. You tell him. I mean, damn. I come from I hate to sound like a sour old man. I come from the days of Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, Duran, Hagler, Hearns. I mean, these guys when they wanted to fight each other, the fights were made. There was no bullshit made, and they were made quickly. You didn't have to jump through fucking hoops to make the fights.
Yo, what was up with the OnlyFans on Spencer's trunk?
Yeah, I don't even know what OnlyFans is. I heard something what it is. Some website you have to pay money to get on. But dude, I don't even know what OnlyFans is.
It's like porn shit.
Yeah. I get my porn for free on. I go to I don't even know the name of the site, but it's in my memory banks in the computer anyway. So I don't pay for porn.
No, I think it's not just for porn though. It's got other stuff you can pay. People got cooking channels. They got other stuff on there. It's just most of us know it is for the women. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, they got. There's a lot of boxers who started to use OnlyFans to get paid for you to watch their fights. I think that's a brilliant idea. But so it's so hard to just use that logo because we all know it for the women. I remember a quick story. I remember this guy who I went to church with. He was a deacon, and he loved restaurants. He go to different restaurants all the time on Sunday. And I remember one time he went to Hooters, and but as he commented and said, "Hey, I'm going to Hooters," he said, "Hey guys, I'm going to Hooters to eat, but it's not what you think." I'm like, wait a minute. Obviously, for you to say that, you're going somewhere that might be a little inappropriate. Why would you have to say it's not what you think? Why put yourself in that situation anyway?
Right.
I don't think you going to Applebee's or or any other restaurant saying, "Hey, I'm going there," but it ain't what you think. You only got to say that when it's Hooters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at OnlyFans.
We could have went to the Longhorn Steakhouse, but you went to Hooters.
Right. Saying it's not what you think. Church service, I will be there on. Cut it out.
You just want to eat a steak and look at some. Just say it. Just say it.
Just say it.
He said, I want to go to Hooters so I can bless them in the name of Jesus.
and then you just want to be between them until they say, "Hey man,
right,
man."
Motivating the thing, amen.
Right. But that's how I look at it when the
you get. He said nowadays you get a little hot and bothered.
And exactly, I know that deep down inside, brother. I ain't talking to other brother. You don't want no chicken breast. You don't even want chicken thigh. You just want steak, and it's all right. It's okay.
Right.
Every time a woman walks by, amen. What you amening for? Amen.
I was like, who are you fooling? Who are you fooling? It ain't what you think. Yeah, okay.
Right.
But that's how I look at the OnlyFans. Like, if I get
I would have kept it real and said, listen, I know I'm a pastor, I'm a deacon, whatever you say, but we going to Hooters. Y'all know what go on there, Hooters. So,
be honest.
Don't judge me. We going to Hooters, and I'm going to bless these young ladies over there in the name of Jesus. Now, if you happen to see me go to the right side of the restaurant, I'm just going to take this lovely lady in the bathroom and I'm going to baptize her in the name of Jesus. Like an amen.
And just understanding you ain't talking about a typical, orange float. You want the float that comes from, that you can suck at. You don't want to suck at no straw. Just be honest.
Y'all crazy, man.
I cannot get an amen, my brothers.
Amen. All right, let's go to the next.
I ain't messing with y'all. Leave me alone. I just went to church today. I'm not about to get struck by lightning. Y'all leave me alone.
Hey, just don't go to no Hooters. That's all.
I'm going to Hooters, right? Exactly. I'm staying away from Hooters, man. And even if I'm going to Hooters, I'm not going to let you know about it.
Hold on, underrated. Before we get to anything else, did you see the post I put on IG? I mean, I know this ain't important, but I want to talk about it. I put up the Andy Luis versus Ortiz.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be going down July 16th. Why they want to keep picking on the old man? It seems like they wait for him to get older and older to want to fight him. Nobody want to fight him.
I mean, Ortiz gonna fix him.
Yeah, Ortiz can probably beat him. He can probably beat him, man. I think Ortiz can definitely probably beat him. Ortiz is Ortiz is the most. He's in shape for him to be 63 years old.
Stop! No, stop! Ohio, stop!
Ohio,
don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm talking about that man is different, bro. He's built different, bro. He's 63. I think he looks great, man. Shannon Briggs couldn't even hang with him. So,
right, exactly. Yeah.
Nah, he couldn't. And the thing is, right? Andy Luis, you barely beat Chris Arreola, and I was expecting him to demolish Chris Arreola. Chris Arreola looked pretty damn good when they fought. Yeah. That fight was better than I thought it was going to be. But you see, Andy didn't want no rematch, right? Because he said, "Oh hell no! I thought this was going to be a walk in the park."
See, it wasn't. He sat him down, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Yep. Yes, he did.
Yep.
Chris said.
See, there you go. Y'all starting that shit again. Okay. Keep on J-Tech. You're starting that shit again. Okay.
What happened? What did he say?
J-Tech. Aerospace gloves was loaded like front door.
Okay, no? Guess what, J-Tech? We gonna get you. Guess what?
No, I got it. Don't worry. Keep on talking. Yo. You picked the right one because I don't mind. I love slate trolls. Let's go. You take me back to my Underrated Darkness days. I get really. Yeah, go ahead, talk. Go ahead.
Hey, you love it. I was about to smoke him just now.
I already
His
smoked.
gloves was loaded. Okay.
God
You can't,
damn.
you can't make this. You can't make this up. I don't know where they get these people from. You can't
Y'all
make.
fight fans. Y'all gotta stop. Do
Y'all
y'all
are
have a
corny.
life?
Hey, Mike Biggs,
Yeah.
Ohio. Check this out. These are the same people who troll, right? That see you in person and want to take a picture with you.
Facts.
Facts.
No, yep.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, is that Underrated? The #1 grinder, the best kept secret on YouTube. Oh my God, I'm just crazy about him.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey man, I gotta head up out of here, man. But it was good talking with y'all.
Thank you,
Man.
T.
Ohio,
Oh yeah,
Hey,
Ohio
Ohio,
runs by. Hold up, y'all.
Ohio,
Let me say.
hold on, Ohio. Before you go, tell Al Heyman I said what's up because I know you're going to meet with him right now. Why you acting like you got something to do?
Nah, but let me say this though. I didn't forget about Ohio run boxing. We're gonna have a special boxing live, and we're gonna talk about the best boxing teams from the Olympics of any year, and also Goodwill games. And now I'm adding on Golden Gloves. I'm gonna let you know the weekend event. Me and Ohio, I talked about when he said he loves it. So I'm just saying I will let you know the weekend advance, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it a certain time. So so your brothers, please come. Please come.
All
Cause
right.
this gonna be interesting.
All
Well,
right.
me and Mike Biggs was on the Throsneck Golden Glove team, so couldn't nobody beat it. So it don't even matter. We was them
Facts.
dudes. We was
All
them
right,
dudes.
guys.
Ohio, make sure you sub to my channel, homie.
All right, man.
Yo, Mike. Speaking of subbing, when you going live, Mike? So I can catch your lives.
I'm trying to do it during the day. I'll probably go on the same time as Drew or after Drew Titan.
And what time is that?
Like
That's
11.
hard. Yeah, and it's hard to do it in the morning because I see everybody's trying to get the morning, right? I started off doing the morning, but I slowed down because everybody started stealing. Everybody started robbing. You got
I wouldn't
Fanon
call
that
it.
go on in the morning. You got
I
Drew.
wouldn't
You
Yeah,
got
call
but
it
Clarence,
stealing.
bro, you really, it's the internet, bro. You can't worry about it. It's like when cable TV came around. We had 144 channels. You can only
Right.
watch one of them, bro, but you can bop around and find out what you like to hear. So I mean, this is don't ever be intimidated not to go on the internet at a certain time, bro,
No,
because
no, no,
you watch
no, no, no,
replays.
no, no. It's not. No, 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 Bruce. It's not about being intimidated. It's
No, I
just,
mean, maybe
it's
that
just.
was a poor choice of words. But
Yeah,
you're not cutting anybody off because man, this is the internet, bro. There's a million people on here at the same time, billions of people on here at the same time,
yeah,
and and people are going to be drawn to what you're doing, man. So maybe somebody won't want to hear somebody else, and they'll be sub to you, and they'll see the
yeah.
notification you're doing a live,
That's
and before you know,
that's
bro,
the good thing
you're gonna
about
have 30, 40 people in your room, and there's plenty of people out there. You're not stealing from anybody else, bro. This is the
Yeah.
boxing community. We all love boxing, and there's millions of us out there that do.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, Mike. Go ahead, already.
No, I'm saying shout out to Stormy B, man. Shout out to Derek Bailey. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thanks for
Stormy
Lala
B in
D,
the
my queen.
Yeah,
Word up.
happy Easter to everybody out there. Stormy B, man, Derek Bailey, Lala D,
Lala
Tom
D.
Sean, man, happy Easter, family.
yeah. Shout
Um,
out to the LDBC too. Shout out to them.
yeah, shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to everybody who went to the fight last night, who hopefully are on their way home right now. If they're catching the flight or whatever. Safe travels, everyone. Hey, Mike Biggs, Underrated. Since everybody that we know got a channel showed up at Dallas last night, it's only right that if Earl Spence and Crawford happens in Dallas, me, you, Mike Biggs, Bruce goes, we all gotta go, man. It's only right.
No
We gotta
doubt.
go. And Bruce goes, bring the smoke with you, cause I'm trying to get high like Red Man at the Source Awards. I'm trying to get high. No, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. I'm not trying. Just playing.
I'm just playing. I'm just joking.
I get you. Wink, wink.
Yeah, had that gas.
Yeah, I
What
can't.
about
Listen.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Underrated.
No, I'm saying somebody got smoke on that car last night. First round knocked out. What's up with that?
Oh, the kid who fights with David Benavides' team.
No,
Yeah, Venezuela.
Jose Melendez
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Melendez against
and Francisco
Vargas.
Vargas, man, that was crazy.
Yeah, but
I missed
Vargas
the
is a
knockout.
gatekeeper.
I
Man,
missed that knockout.
he ain't
Oh,
even break.
it
Yeah,
was so
he ain't broke a
fast.
sweat.
No,
That's
it
what I
was
was talking
insane.
about, man. That fight, man, just unnecessary fights on that card. We
I
knew it
think
was going to happen.
Francisco Vargas, he was one of those guys, thankful to be there, thankful to make a payday. But it was a crossroads fight. It was a ladder stepping stone for Venezuela, and he proved he looked really really good, and he passed the test. That's about all there is to it.
I mean, what kind of test was that?
I went to the bathroom real quick, right? Just to go wash up, and before I can even get out, dude was already knocked out. Like I was like, "Come on, man!" I'm like, "The fight just started."
Right.
I
like that. I like that Brandon Lee joint too.
Yeah, I
like
forgot
that,
Brandon Lee.
Yeah, he was the first fight that came on. I like that joint.
Brandon's he's at 140, right?
Yeah, lightweight.
Now, eventually, I know it'll come. I know he'll have to. Brandon's a problem, man, and I know him and Bruce Ennis for some reason they're real good friends.
Yeah,
I would like to see that matchup if he was to ever go to 147 and Boots is still there, because
he a big dude, man.
Yeah, he's not gonna be at that weight class for long.
No, he's not. He's not. There's a lot of guys at their weight class that when they sit there and say, I can't continue to make this weight anymore, know that they have no choice but to move. It's like Sebastian Pandora said after he beat Lubin. He says, I'm comfortable at this weight and I'm going to stay at this weight. And when I'm not comfortable at this weight anymore, I'll go up to 160. Let me tell you something. That kid, for him to be the height he is, he can go to any weight class he wants to. I just feel sorry for anybody who has to run into him. I'm not trying to fight that tall building. That's what I call him, a tall building. He reminds me of Tim Duncan and David Robinson.
Yeah.
They called him the Twin Towers. That's what he is. I'm not trying to run into that.
The Tower Inferno.
Yeah, the Tower Inferno, man. But yeah, man. Eventually, you got to move up. When you're too big for a weight, that's why I understand Danny Garcia and other guys when they say they want to move up. I just feel like they're waiting too late to do it. When you start getting into your 30s, you talk about moving up in weight. It's not always the best idea to do that. Sometimes it doesn't work out in your favor, but hey, if you can pull it off, go ahead.
Yeah. I tell you like this. But let me say before we continue, there's no MMA tonight. Be next week, and stuff like that. Now, I guess we make our last remarks. We're gonna let Bruce Goes make your last remarks. Clarence McLean and Mike Biggs, make your last remarks, please.
I appreciate you having me on here, Grinda. I didn't know you were even going on doing a live. I saw you on here. I said, let me look in my mail quickly. I got the old-fashioned computer, the old-fashioned flip phone, bro. I'm in the dark ages. I said, I got an invite. Let me come up and speak to the brothers over here, man. I'm still high on the boxing we had last night, bro. I know, and this is nice to come on here, give you opinions, get other people's opinions. To me, it was a 9 out of 10 night for boxing. It was great, bro. Didn't have to switch the channels around. They weren't jiggling up main events stacked with the main event at the same time with the zone card fighting a Showtime card. It was great, man. I enjoyed the card from beginning to end. It was that every fight was interesting. Even Josito Lopez, man. Even the Crowley Lopez fight. It held my interest. When man, it was great fighting. Great talking to you guys, man. Thanks for having me on here. Everybody out there, man. Peace and God bless.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Oh, go ahead, Clarence. Go ahead.
Oh, all right. I want to say salute to the chat, salute to the panel. I want to say thank you to my brother, the number one grinder, the best kept secret on YouTube, even though he never told me he was going live. It's all right. I still love him. Nah, I want to say appreciate you for always having me up there, man. And
No problem.
this is what we doing. Mike Biggs, my BX brother. We got to get up. We got to come over to your house on your channel and invade your space, man. We got to come over there and do that.
Oh, we
But
love.
salute to everybody, man. You know what I mean? And happy Easter to everybody, and peace and blessings, and everybody enjoy the rest of their Sunday.
Yeah, that I might go back, come back on tonight, but it's gonna be something different. And it's not gonna be a panel discussion. It's gonna be something I don't know. It really depends how I feel. So that's gonna be later on. But I want to thank your brothers. This is the last of the the underrated boxing talk number 74. Word number 74. And I want to thank Mike Biggs, Boxing, Clarence McLean, Ohio Run Boxing, and also Bruce Gass and everybody on the panel. Thank y'all everybody on the chat. Thank y'all so much to make this happen. On behalf of my secondary child, the number one grinder, real talk. Yours truly, number one grinder. Please be safe out there because the climate out there is crazy and we don't want nothing to happen to y'all. And I know you'll probably go out there Easter, I don't celebrate holidays, so it doesn't make a difference to me. But the ones who go out there, please take care of yourselves. We want y'all back safely in the house or wherever destination you're at. Please take care of yourselves and your family. That's my advice for y'all. Thank you very much. See y'all next time. This one is goes. Good evening.
Peace.
And let me get my
Good
2
evening. Good
cents,
afternoon.
bro. Can I get my 2 cents?
Yes, sir. I was waiting.
All right, Joe. Peace to the chat. Peace to the number one grinder, best kept secret on YouTube. Man, I appreciate you, brother, for gracing me on your panel, man. I appreciate it, man. Peace
Let me
to the
ask you a
chat,
question.
man.
Let me ask you a question. Did you make your mark of your
Mark.
subs?
Yeah. I'm over 5 now. I'm over 5.
Good.
Yes, sir.
When you got it?
Yesterday.
Oh, you got on your live?
I'm not sure when, but I think Mr. Pads made it that 500. Mr. Pads.
Oh, he did. That was on my live or your live?
I'm not sure. I think it was yours, but he made it 500.
Good.
Yeah, make sure y'all like and subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe to everybody on the panel. We do this for y'all, man. We do this for the love of the sport. We do this for the love of the talk. You know what I'm saying? We are gentlemen first, critics last. You know what I'm saying? So keep 100. Have a good day. Rest of your day. I might go live later. I don't know yet.
Let me know. Let me know, man. I ain't got nothing. I'll jump on.
All right, because just my sons be walking back and forth and making all kinds of noise and shit, man. I don't be having no damn privacy, but we'll see what happens later on. But I appreciate you, brother.
You got a nephew, man. I'm big unk in it, man. Big unk in this piece, man. I look out for everybody. I look out for the ones I love, man.
If y'all ain't subscribed to my channel, please do so today. I appreciate y'all, man.
If you want to put it in right now before you get off, you can.
I can't put it in there. I'm on my phone, so.
Okay, hold on. All right, stay right there.
I can see the chat. I can see everybody talking, but I can't write nothing down.
Okay. Hold on. I got you.
I could do it on a private chat. Let me see if I.
Oh no. I'm gonna put it in the regular chat. Yeah, man.
DJ Bad News 757. Salute Derek Bailey. You already know. Clarence McLean, Con Shawnery. What it do, my guy? Make sure you sub to the channel. Let's see.
Yeah, man.
Who else in here? Stormy B Man, of course. What it do, Sensei, if you still in here? Lala D, you already know, Queen. Who's this troll right here? Job Tech. What the hell? Errol Spence glove was loaded. What?
Yeah.
That dude don't never cheat.
Right. I understand people, man. Matter of fact, let me go. I probably could. Did you? Let me see something. I think. Mm, mm. Matter of fact, it's Mike Biggs. Let me spell it. The same way he see how he spell it. That's how he spell it on his channel. So it's Mike
MikeBiggzBoxing. That's it.
That's how you spell it. All in one. All as
All
one.
one word.
All in one. All right, bro. I'm gonna talk to you later. This is the last of the underrated boxing talk number 74. This one is go. Stay blessed. Stay blessed. Stay blessed.
Peace.
Shoot.